I often hear women talk about how being single has made them extremely happy. I think it's BS. I feel like all women yearn to have a partner. Thoughts? It's just my rule of thumb, but anybody that has to announce their happiness to everyone else is trying to convince themselves that they're happy. I heard it said in the video something like this. You know what men turn into when they're truly happy and in love with a woman? Little boys. They play video games, they smile all the time, and they don't need to go around telling everybody else, hey, look at me, I'm happy. Because everybody can see it. You know what women turn into when they're happy and in love with the man? Mothers. They start to enjoy doing the most traditional of things because they're happy and they don't need to go tell everybody else about it. Neither male or female want to do anything that could possibly disrupt that happiness. So they sit still and they focus on making their partner happy. Ask any woman that's married to a man that works and comes home. When he paying them bills, he want the most traditional of things. Sex, sandwich, silence. Now don't get silence confused. Often that means playing some video games. But do you know why men like playing video games? It's because it's super fun and they're at home with their woman. And females, they'll be in there cooking, and then after they finish that, they'll be beautifying themselves. Filing their nails, talking to their non-toxic friends. See, the toxic one's gonna tear that happiness up. And whatever else it is they find enjoyable. No disruptions, just happiness. But you referenced women, so let's stick with that. This lie that they tell themselves only started coming about during feminism. And in order to convince themselves that feminism was the way to go, they had to convince themselves that they were truly unhappy beforehand. Yeah, that period of time when they were married to their husbands, barefoot, pregnant, and in the kitchen, that was actually happy times. Ask any man that you know, when he look at a career woman, does he see happy? And most of them start to prove that around their childbearing years. We're not the same. Women weren't designed to work and support themselves throughout their entire life. This is why I don't feel like I need to say too much to too many women on this app. When they start espousing their feminist views, I'd be like, all right. And when you think about it, most of the time when men do say something to these women on this app, challenging their feminist views, it's usually in an effort to change the minds of the younger females coming up behind them. They'd be like, yeah, this one far gone. I'm not saying this for you. We know because we see little girls and adolescent females and even young women watching this, and the women that are telling them this crap, they're really not happy. Prioritize men. Be a helpmate. And regardless of whether rich or poor, you'll be closer to that life of leisure that they all desire. What's the real reason women want men with money? So they don't have to do much of anything. It's men with millions and millions of dollars and a wife and still hiring a maid. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Why? Because they really don't want to work. They've convinced themselves of that because they feel like they have to do anything they can in their power to get from underneath the authority of a man. Feminism. So yeah, I agree with you. It's bull. Because the truth is, we all yearn to have a partner. And the fight is to be content with the mundane. Bars.